This is an instrumental one.
Yeah. Hey guys, it's Tim from the Writer's Block. Today we've got Big Bob with us. He is a fantastic artist. I'm already a fan. And he's going to do us some original music, so let's check him out.
This is a song called Wants and Needs. I got my wants and needs all mixed up, and at this base I will see the wrong side of me. Edge of town, I am stuck, lost, broke, and out of love, out of love. Oh. No, not good at many things, but I work that seems so hard these days. You'll miss sometimes I'm right on cue, but always too late to pay those dues, for to pay them dues. And I know I'm lost without a cause. I can't even filter my own thoughts. A man without a friend to call, don't even got no dog to walk, no dog to walk. They say problems they will come and thrill. You get locked out cause you lost your key. Job is gone, no backup plan. The girl left you for another man, for another man. And I know I'm lost without a cause. I can't even filter my own tone. A man without a friend to crawl, don't even got no dog to walk, no dog to walk, no dog to walk. Wants and Needs. Wrote it about 8 years ago, and it started off very simple, a descending track song, and I just kept adding to it, and so the song's really about just being in just down, and you just feel kind of a little bit hopeless, like you don't even have a dog to walk, I guess, and not coming out well, having bad luck. And the whole point of saying I got my wants and needs mixed up is, my wants have taken over my needs, and my necessities are not doing good. I need to pay the bills first instead of sort of screwing around. It's not finished. Mm-hmm. None of these songs that I'm going to play I feel are finished. They're all just where I've plateaued out with music and wanting to reach others out there like yourself, Tim, that can help me out and maybe make them a little bit better. I mean, I'm not being stubborn on it. I think that's the beauty of it, is it could always be a little bit better. And each one of these songs I've started Some of them have taken months and months and months to polish out, and I keep adding these extra little hammers to it, this extra chord, just even doing that little bit.
So you want to like show the people that are getting into songwriting or that are getting into guitar and kind of watching the tutorials and learning like how this evolved? Because I think you were showing me a minute. You kind of start with chords and then you're adding this and adding that.
I mean, I even, by accident, I just started with, and I just kept playing that. And then I decided to add, and then I even had the idea of doing something like this where, like even adding a little bit of that into it, but it's kind of hard to play and do all that. And so, yeah, that's kind of how the song started. It's really only about 4 or 5 chords. I mean, but it's different progressions that I use. That it's not just chords. It's kind of the progressions that you add to them, and when to stop and give it a second and let it tone out. Mm-hmm. It's a lot to do with that. And you play it, and the more you play that song, the more you fall in love with it, the more you keep adding little things to it, and kind of these little things that help build up into something neat. A metronome kind of scares me a little bit. I know if I played with a metronome, it would be off somewhere.
But if you're off a little bit, that's really, really, really nice. I mean, if it's the right way. It's kind of one of those rules that when you get good, you can break.
Right.
And you do it really well. A lot of people are just out of time when they try to do folk type music like that. And then others like yourself, you do it really, really well, and I love that style. Because for me, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to do it like that, like true folk music like that. And so I like people that can. It's awesome.
Yeah. I wrote that song before my son was born, and my wife was pregnant, and I don't know why I wasn't really depressed or anything. But I was having trouble finding a job, trying to get ready for being a father. And it was just, I felt kind of a little hopeless at that time. I mean, I'm doing great now, but at the time it just felt like there was a lot of pressure on me and kind of getting that together. So, I drowned in a river once because it was too mainstream. So I like to throw things out there like that. I'm not a big mainstream guy. I don't like, most of the stuff on the radio. It just doesn't appeal to me. Mm-hmm. I'd rather write music that sounds cool, and maybe 10% of the people out there will like it, but hell, I'm good with that.
Yeah, I talked when I was talking about songwriting on here. I said you can't force people to be interested in lyrics and depth in music. You can't. So you can't. You're never going to have a song that everybody is interested in. But if you can get a song that everybody who's interested in music likes. Yeah. And that's your target.
Yeah, and that's where the big part of this writer's block, I believe, that appeals to me is I think it's going to get a lot of different people out there who are going to do them. You do you. Going to play their music their way, and there's going to be a lot of people that are interested in it. The more, I guess, the more reach you can get on it, the more people are going to like it. And then, don't get down. I've had a lot of people tell me I'm terrible. I have a terrible voice that I've jammed with, and I don't know what the hell direction you're going with the music, and I don't care. I'm going to keep playing it my way and doing it that way, and there's, for every person that thinks it sucks, there's probably going to be somebody that likes it, and I'm not going to let it get me down and quit over that. I'm at peace with it. Not everybody's going to like it. Constructive criticism is what I'm looking for, not blatant, look, it's not going to work. There's open-minded people out there who are like, I like that song. It's kind of a little boring. It could be sped up a little bit. And I've taken that and I've run with it. Hey, that chorus needs to stand out a little bit more. It's kind of just runs into the song. And then you actually give it a good listen. You go, you know what, they're kind of right. Mm-hmm. And that way there is something I can do. I could do a little bit more of that, or that's really long and drawn out. Why don't I, like Wants and Needs, I noticed, I kept saying I in the song too much, me, and it's like, okay, we get the focus what it's about. Let's cut out a couple of those words like, I, me, you can use it a little bit, but you don't want to overdo it.
Yeah, that's trimming the fat. That's super important.
You take it and you take the look. Let's get to the point. These are what it's about. Let's not babble too much on about it. So I think I've taken a lot of really rough criticism. I think my own brother told me my voice sucks.
Well, he lied to you.
Well, you just kind of go, all right, man, whatever. My playing, my playing is this, my playing is that. So I invite those who want to help, and maybe you can listen to the song, and maybe you like it, or maybe you think it could use a little this. Personally, I think the song could use a little bit of background vocals on it. Maybe during the chorus, somebody can jump in and sing. That's where I'm at. I'm very open with it, without changing the song too much. Right. I still want to stick to the roots on it, but kind of take it and just kind of add a few more little nooks in there. Yeah. I think that's what I'm looking at.
Yeah, I like that because it's a great song standalone, but you don't just write it and then put a stamp on it and say, okay, it's done. No. You're thinking about like, what can I do with the song, and the evolution of it is super important. And also I wanted to bring up about the criticism, because for people who are trying to get into writing songs and get into this lifestyle, because that's what it is, whether it's a career or a hobby, this is a lifestyle. Yeah. And for those people, it's super important to understand that it takes two perspectives. So if you, even songwriters themselves can be wrong when they tell you a critique of your song. So I like to look at it as a 2-point thing. If you're thinking, oh, this chorus is a little long, or oh, it needs a bridge here, or whatever, if you're thinking something about the song and then somebody tells you that same thing, well, then it's right. Change it. If 2 or more people tell you the same criticism, it's right. Change it. If you go to a ton of people and they all tell you something different that has nothing to do with each other, then probably everybody just has a different opinion, and that's the nature of art. But if you get 2 points on something, like I say, then that's when it's like it's time to look at that. Also, there's people who are just totally negative people, and so bringing songs to them can just ruin your whole. Like you don't want to take your songs to people who are just going to beat it down or try to tear you down, because that really can ruin you as a writer.
It could be envy too. A lot of people can play music, yeah. And so they hear that you're playing and you're getting into something, a really cool hobby. I mean, they could be kind of bitter about it. Me, and I know Tim, you're the same way. If we run across someone that's really motivated into this, I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
Keep fighting a good fight. Keep doing it. We need music right now. A big part of this is I wanted to see, and Tim, I think you want to see it too, more people come out of the woodworks. And
yeah, I love teaching, like all levels. I mean, I love getting people into music because that's huge, but I love getting people where they want to be in music. If it comes to like teaching guitar, stuff like that, that's great. I love seeing people really start to take it serious, because what a gift. I mean, you can be as poor or as rich as you want in assets, but music is something that you can leave behind generation after generation. I'm a perfect example of that. My grandfather is a songwriter and a musician. My father is a songwriter and a musician. I'm a songwriter and musician. My daughters will most likely be songwriters and musicians. So what a great gift that you can give to your kids and they can give to theirs. It's really, really underrated that as humans we get to take nothing and create music just from thin air. Yeah. That's an amazing gift.
Yeah, it's art. And I know there's people out there better than me who has singing lessons and all this. And I picked up the guitar on my own. And when I was a kid, like 12, and I just started plucking at it. And, all these songs that are just written on guitar over the years, a lot of them I've just kind of tossed away. And some of them I just built and built and built and kept adding and adding and adding all these extra things. So don't ever be afraid to just pick it up and play and go, oh, that was a cool chord. Now let me try to build off that. Oh, yeah, there you go. And just keep adding from it. It all stems from something. It could be 1-2 chords, and you can make those 2 chords happen. I mean, you could take these 2 chords and and that's just 2 chords, and you can just do so much with that, and just build it, build it from there.
Absolutely.
That's the groundwork. When it comes to music, more meat, less potatoes.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
absolutely. Well, this is Big Bob, and you can catch him around the Knoxville area.
Around the Knox, and leave a comment. It's not going to hurt my feelings.
Yeah, absolutely. Check him out. Like, subscribe. We got more musicians coming. He will be back. We're probably going to collab on some stuff, and so and we invite you to do the same. Comment if you're a singer-songwriter. That is huge. We want to get a hold of you. If you're learning, we want to get a hold of you. And let's make this into a little community here. So thank you so much for stopping by and choosing us in YouTube land. And thank you for stopping by and giving us some music, man.
My pleasure.